Hi, this is Lori. I'm going to demonstrate the range of motion of the joints. I will begin with the cervical spine range of motion. You'll do the flexion at 45 degrees, the extension at 55 degrees. Then you'll do a left rotation at 70 degrees and a right rotation at 70 degrees. And then you'll do the lateral bending to the left at 40 degrees, to the right 40 degrees. And then we'll move on to the shoulders range of motion. Forward flexion will be 180 degrees. The hyperextension will be up to 50 degrees. And then the internal rotation should go up to 90 degrees. And the external rotation should be at 90 degrees. And then we'll have the abduction to 180 degrees and the adduction to 50 degrees. Now we'll move on to the elbows range of motion. We will have the flexion at 180 degrees, and then the extension at about 150, 160 degrees. And then we'll have pronation, 90 degrees, supination, 90 degrees. And then we'll have the now we'll move on to the elbows. And with the elbows, should have a flexion, 150 degrees, extension of 150 degrees to 160 degrees. I think I just did this one. I apologize. Pronation at 90 degrees and supination at 90 degrees. 70 degrees. Flexion at 90 degrees. Then for the fingers, we'll have the flexion at 90 degrees and the extension, hyperextension, 30 degrees. And then we'll have ulnar deviation at 55 degrees. And then radial deviation at 20 degrees. And then we'll flex the fingers, make a fist, and then we'll touch each finger to the thumb. Next, we'll move on to the spine range of motion. We will have the extension, 90 degrees, flexion, 30 degrees, right lateral bending will be 30 degrees, left lateral bending is 30 degrees. The internal rotation is 40 degrees. I'm sorry, the right rotation is 30 degrees. The left rotation is 30 degrees. Now I move on to the hips. And for the hips, let me move the camera down. For the hip flexion with the knees straight, you're going to go up 90 degrees. And then extend it to 0 degrees. Then you'll have the hip flexion with the knee flexed, and you'll go up 120 degrees, and then you'll extend it back out to 0. And then for the external rotation, you'll go in, internal rotation 40 degrees, and external rotation 45 degrees. And then you'll go abduction 45 degrees and adduction 30 degrees. And now we'll move to the knees. Let me get the camera back up. And for the knees, we're going to flex 130 degrees. And then we'll bring it back down to hyperextension 15 degrees. And then we'll walk like a duck. And then we'll do extend each knee in a straight line. And then just do a shallow knee bend. Okay, and then lastly, we'll do the ankles and feet range. And to do that, we're going to, let me get down to my feet. I'll just lift it up. We're going to dorsiflexion 20 degrees. And then plantar flexion is 45 degrees. And then just regular is 0 degrees. And then we'll do inversion. We tilt it out 30 degrees. And then eversion when you go in 20 degrees. And that is the range of motion for the joints. Thank you.